with what we just did, with what we just said, with what Traci just said, now do you have any questions? Now, where are you stuck? Now, what do you need to talk about to be able to like get off this call and really jump into your next prospecting hour, for example? I see Lee with her hand raised.
So I called him and he picked up right away. And normally in the past when we talked, we would chat a little bit, but following Tracy's script, I just when he picked up and then I went right in. Hi Subu, how are you? Do you have a quick minute? And when I said hi Subu, how are you? He was about to go into what we typically do, chit chat, but then I interrupted right away and I just followed with do you have time for a business call? Then he changed his tone right away.
Yep.
Yeah, he got serious. But then I wasn't sure if, that being the case, that before it was like a friendly type of relationship. Now he's okay, she's serious and there's a business. So is that, but I felt like, I felt then the focus was very much just on business. And is
Right.
that, so it's a big
And
shift on
it
maybe.
is. It is. And thank you for bringing that up, Lee. I really appreciate it. And that's the reason that is such a powerful line. Do you have a minute for a quick business call? So, I mean, I'll have that with Dave all the time. When I call him and it's business, hey, sweetie, do you have a minute for a quick business call? So that because I want his brain, like you said, his tone changed. Okay. Dave's tone changes when I say those words to him at the beginning of a conversation. And we do that all the time to each other. Like if we're both working, not even on the phone, he'll come in, hey, you have a minute for a quick business conversation. You experience why this is so important. And he immediately looks at you differently now because of that. Now you're a businesswoman, okay? And we all want to do business. There's a line about how all things being equal, we want to do business with people that we like and trust. All things not being equal, we still want to do business with people that we like, know, and trust. So he wants to do business with you. He's your friend. You knocked it out of the park, my dear. Congratulations.
Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
It was a big shift, so I wasn't sure if that is what I wanted. But thank you so much.
Mhm.
It's
What did he
absolutely
say?
what you wanted in this
Yes,
instance, right, Traci? Like, I'm
100%.
curiously, did you ask the question at the end of the script?
The question about.
I'm
Like a
curious,
friendly
have you given
question.
any thought at all to selling your home?
Oh,
Did you ask him?
yes, I did. And he does have a son who manages, he's a multi-millionaire guy, so he has quite a few businesses. He has a son who does manage his real estate, but I did talk to him about, so we went on talking a little bit about properties that he liked to invest in, and if I happen to see those, I'll reach out to him again. So.
Well, let's find those properties. So they're
Yes.
commercial properties, is that right?
Yes, commercial and commercial that he get fix up a little bit and then he
Uh-huh.
would rent out. So fix and flip or fix and rent.
Well, so you got a lead. He's open to buying properties. Did you find out everything
Yes.
he's looking for?
Yes, I did. I did.
Okay, well, see,
Thank you.
there you go. Now do as soon as we're done with the class today, do that search, send it off to him immediately. Text him, hey, I just sent you some properties. Can you let me know if I'm on the right track? When do you want to go look at them? Do you want to connect me to your son? Is he the one that I'll be working with? So leap into action because you want to bedazzle him with your service, my dear. Congratulations. So we had three
Uh,
people that got for all intents and purposes appointments. Good job.
Traci, Sarah's got a quick question. Sarah, are you back at a place you want to unmute and ask her her opinion on the next step?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Sarah?
Yes. I text my guy to get his most recent email. You got any other coaching? I was going to confirm what time I'm available tomorrow and ask if he is. I don't know. Do that by text. Do you have any other coaching? Is it too soon to send that CMA or should I just do an RPR or what?
Oh no, it's never too soon. The more because there's something about the law of diminishing intent, right? And that's a really powerful thing. So you're more excited about it now than you will be an hour from now. He's more excited about it now than he'll be an hour from now. So yeah, send him so you agree, you said you'd send him a CMA and then book an appointment from there, is that right?
Well, I just text him because he was in a hurry and said, can
Got
you
it.
send me your current email address? So that was going to be my next step, is to send him something by email, then give him a text to look for that.
I would do it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would do it all, can I get your most recent email? Great talking to you today. Love your energy, whatever. Please send me your best email address. And I'm available tomorrow at 2, or would Thursday at 4 make more sense? Give them an alternative choice of when you're available. And that way, if one of those works, great. But you are also showing, hey, you know what? I'm busy. This is my availability. So you want to take as much control as you possibly can.
Okay. Well, I got talktosarah.com. I'll send him that based on your coaching.
Perfect. Perfect. I love it. Great job. Congratulations.
Thank
Beautiful.
you, Traci. Bye.
Uh-huh.
Cool.
Benjamin, go
I'll
for
make this really quick. How are y'all?
Hey,
Over
we're
the
doing great.
weekend, I had a rep from Sidley reach out to me. Me and my brother last year had gone by, looked at a house that they had for sale in Miralomas,
Uh-huh.
just outside of Bernie.
Uh-huh.
And she reached out to me and asked me to help her social media blast all of her homes, and she pretty much opened up all her inventory to me to help her get it sold. So over the weekend, I went after it, started, blasting it on social, TikTok, all that kind of stuff. And so just wanted to share that real quick.
Oh, congratulations. Look at the universe rewarding you. Great job. Oh my
Thank you.
gosh, I'm so proud. That's absolutely incredibly awesome. Yeah. And so here's what I'm going to encourage you to do is every single marketing thing that you're doing, make sure that you're CCing that Suitably rep so that they know. Okay.
I will.
You're going to be in lots and lots and lots of contact with them. Congratulations. It's very exciting.
Thank you.
Very exciting.
Lily, you're up. Congratulations, Benjamin.
Okay, my question is, you mentioned you work with only 5 buyers in your life,
Yeah.
predominantly do listings. So how did you refer any of your sellers that wanted to buy?
Yeah, I referred all of my clients that if they were selling and they wanted to buy, I referred that. I had a huge real estate team, so that made all the difference. Yeah, and I needed to keep those buyers agents busy. But the truth of the matter is, it's seductive to work those buyers because you're thinking easy money, right? But I always had enough listings and enough to do that I was never tempted to do that. After the first 5 months, I didn't make any money at all my first 5 months in real estate. My 6th month, I made $12,000, which was almost half of what I'd made my last year teaching school. So I was blessed that I was able to, I cashed in my teacher retirement, and teachers are paid in arrears. So I had 4 months of salary. So I didn't have to eat gruel, but except for a month.
So what do you tell your clients, okay, that you're going to, because about 80% of my business is listings, but I have helped some of those clients. And I wanted to focus only on listings and refer some of them to my downline.
Yeah.
So what do you tell those clients of yours exactly?
Well, that's a great question. It depends on who you're turning them over to, right? So good Lord willing, if you've got a really competent buyer's agent, you know what? Susie Q really knows the buyer's market. You're going to love her, edify her, tell them the reason that you're sending them to that person. And just say, my focus, of course, is selling houses, selling your house. It'd be kind of like, going to a dentist whenever you need to have, heart surgery. So it's just a different area of specialization. My entire team is highly specialized. I take care of the listings. Susie takes care of the buyers. We're highly specialized, but I'll be watching over Susie's shoulder every step of the way. She's great, blah, 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 blah. I'll be very involved in the process. Susie and I talk every day. And if there's anything at all that you need from me, I'm always here to serve you.
Okay. Second question is, first comment, I was going after a $1.9 million property and close to me in the Chavano Park area. And I filmed his property, put it on social media on my YouTube channel, but he ended up hiring a team. And he said, well, I don't believe in realtors, but I hired him because he has a whole team and they promise to do open houses every Saturday, Sunday for at least a month. And so I lost that listing. It ended up selling like 60 or 90 days later. But
Oh, ouch, ouch. Oh. Mhm.
so how do you compete with a team? Or
You have a team.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, you're part of the largest real estate company in San Antonio, Texas. So yeah, 100%.
Every other realtor is your team.
Mhm,
that's true. I understand, Jackie. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, let's talk about that. That'd be a great subject to maybe let's talk about maybe doing either a bonus section or addressing that in another session. You know, how to compete against teams, how to compete when you're with a team, things like that. It's a good idea.
I agree. So Lily, I think what you have an opportunity to do right now is like you've already made this huge committed decision to go after luxury, right? You got your cert, you're in, you're going. Okay. The second thing I think you need to do, and I invite everybody else here to do this too, is you need to rethink about how you identify yourself, right? So what Jackie and Traci have just told you, Lily, I think is gold, and I recommend you run with it. You do not need to explain that you have like a sales team and everybody doing all these different things to a lead. But what I think you should represent yourself as is you have a tremendous team. You have a network of partners. You have resources at your disposal to market their listing, sell their listing, and bring them the best price. And you will do whatever it takes. So if they become curious, can you host open houses at my place, Lily, for every weekend for the next 2 months? Absolutely, I can. I have a tremendous partner network and I'll make that happen. When do you want to start? So you just got to shift your mind right now and just kind of like elevate yourself one sort of mental rung in terms of who you are, what you can offer, what your business is, and go win that next $2 million listing with no hesitation. And it's called the commitment principle. We've talked about it a couple of times before. The moment you say yes to that, Lily, you text Traci, you get in the school, you rally the troops, you get on your Facebook, where's my EXP family at? And you bring 6, 10, 8 people onto your phone and you tell them, hey, I need your help. And people will fall in right behind you and they'll help. So just want you to, elevate that thought process a little bit. Cool. Who else had a question? Was it Wendy? Did you have a question or were you just wanting to comment or share something?
I guess my question is how to find people who would be listing it, that might be listing. Like if some, a lot of the contacts that I get are people who signed up for my website.
Yeah.
So those are the calls that I'm making. I'm going through and calling all these people. I've been in town for a year and a half, and most of the people I know are real estate agents. Learn more people, I guess. So I'm thinking as you're talking that maybe, a lot of it's networking, to get to know more people in the community, because I'm trying to figure out how do I get to the people to call for the listings. I am having a dream board party tonight with some people in my neighborhood. So I have like 12 people coming over for that. But like 8 of them are real estate agents.
Well, are they already with EXP? Because it might be a great recruitment opportunity.
Yeah, the agents that are coming are EXP agents. Yes.
Got it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Yeah, you know what? It's the go back to the first class that we did. You have to go where they are. You're elephant hunting. Okay. So I don't know how you spend your Sundays. Like for me, it's golf, but for a lot of my life, it was church, right? Find the church where all the rich people are. Find the golf course where all the rich people are. Find the happy hour where all the rich people are. Whatever your thing is, get involved in philanthropic work. The chambers and the rotaries are usually your 2 fastest shortcuts.
Okay,
but
yeah.
You have to go to the chamber that the rich people go to. Okay, you got to go to the chamber that's at the most expensive restaurant.
Yeah, I've been doing Meals on Wheels.
No.
Yeah.
No. You have to do charities that rich people are involved in.
That's
Yeah,
a
yeah. I love I honor what you're saying and honor what you're doing. But if your goal is to make connections to sell more luxury properties, you have to, the people that you're delivering Meals on Wheels to probably are not your target demographic.
no. I did join Women's United, so I am gonna be meeting with somebody for that too. So okay, all right. Well, that answers my. I kind of was answering my question as people were talking, but thank you so much. Yes.
I'm going to give Wendy a similar shift, Tracy, that I gave
Please.
Lily, if you don't mind, right? Like
Yeah.
Wendy has a pretty awesome friend network. She likes to make friends. She throws parties and hosts things. And her last open house turned into an impromptu happy hour where people were inviting their friends over to come drink on the back porch. So Wendy, I think you need to make a shift and realize that your friends are your sphere of influence. And you are 2 or 3 of the right questions or conversations away from a luxury listing lead, right? So you need to start thinking about just what Lee said. Most of the time you're talking to your friends about friend stuff. But imagine if you called your one friend and said, hey, it's Wendy. Do you have a minute for a business conversation? And imagine if your question was, have you ever considered selling your home? Like you're talking to a luxury homeowner because almost all homes in your price point in your market are high price point, right? So like you need to make that mental shift. And then the second thing I think you need to do, Wendy, is you actually talk to a lot of business people, right? Because for your internet leads, you're trying to figure out which horse barn they should use. And you're trying to figure out what fly fishing guide they should, right? Like, so you're talking to business people in your community. You need to realize that if they own a business, they probably own a home. And if they own a home, they're your luxury lead right there. So I think you just need to shift how you think about your network because you're actually already building it really effectively. You just haven't done the Lee thing yet, which is have the conversation that might make you a little nervous, which is, hey, do you have a minute for a business conversation?
Okay.
You know me as Friendly Wendy. Do you know that I could help you if you're thinking of selling a home or buying another one, right? Like, so just shift your perspective. Those 93 calls or 93 people you have in your database, like just 1 or 2 or 5 or 10 of these kinds of calls every week. And you're going to get that one person like Lee did that responds like, yeah, actually, I've really been thinking about it. I've been curious. What's my house worth? Boom.
Well, that just makes sense because of the newsletter that I've just been working on. Is like I've been trying to focus on a business, on a local business. So those are ways also getting people involved, and those are people they ask that I can add to my database. So thank you for bringing that up.
You're welcome, team.